What's good, people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. It's the normal time where I ask y'all how y'all doing. Y'all basically living your life, but it's gonna be a different type of video. Just bear with me for a few moments, cause I gotta wait till I get me alone. Sorry about that. Um, I'm at work right now. I can't salute James. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm at work, man. I gotta make sure I keep it down. Like I gotta wait till I was alone to speak for. I got speech for tonight. So, Solomon the God sees the attorneys on Kwame Brown, Tim 6 and 6, basically talking about him. Well, Solomon, you started, you now open the Pandora box. We all coming at your ass now. Get the nerve to send the attorneys at him. It showed me what kind of bitch you really are. Like, what? If you can't take the heat, or if you can't take the heat, then don't start talking, running your mouth, Charlemagne the God. You the one who got in Kwame Brown business when you did not need to be in his business. Now you upset they talking about you in your fucking past. Kwame Brown, all Kwame Brown saying, don't talk about me, I ain't gonna talk about you. Now y'all want to send attorneys at this man, tell him not to stop talking. No, we ain't gonna stop talking. The Lion Den ain't gonna stop talking. Ticket ain't gonna stop talking. My man James ain't gonna stop talking. We all gonna start talking now. Because once you start something, we ain't gonna finish it. We're gonna keep on talking till y'all see y'all fucking ways. That's what y'all get. You damn right. Hold on, man. Let me get this link, man, so y'all can come up in this motherfucker. That's some bitch ass nigga shit right there. You don't think the attorney's on him because you couldn't take the heat. You can't take the heat. What up, sir, young?
What up, Lou?
What do you think about Charlamagne the guy putting attorneys on Kwame Brown because he couldn't take the heat?
It's not no process to me because that's how Charlamagne was. Because once all the truth came out, the truth big came out, but nobody didn't pay attention to that. And to me, it's just like I'm just wondering why do these lesser men like Charlamagne think they can go at the king, go at the guys like Kawan who's telling the truth. Real, like he out breathing. No, these frauds, they fraud aren't. And for Kawhi, if for Kawhi going forward, like keep applying that pressure, and it's
No, we gonna all apply that pressure now on Sterling. We all gonna get on his ass now.
And he should be down bad going on live like that. Him going on live, man, that's down bad, man. He shouldn't be ashamed, Putting out another man business out in the media and try to act smart, because Kwame don't say his name because everything played out for that man. Even though he didn't live up that potential, but he gonna spread the truth to these people because he was like, okay, y'all gonna talk about me for 20 years. I'm gonna keep talking about y'all for so many years until I ain't gonna stop. And you sending a lawyer, that tell you something right there. I think he should have mind his fucking business. Like Charlamagne, NYB, mind your fucking business. Mind your business or mind your fucking business. Stay out of it. I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. You don't talk about somebody's family, especially on their platform. Like, come on, man. That's like some whole shit.
What up, James, man? Hey, everybody go follow your boy James, man. He broke it down today on his live.
What's up, Blue, man? You know one thing, I'm gonna support everybody I met on that man channel. The ones who stand tall and still there, I know they the real ones. They want the truth to be told. Nothing against nobody that left and feel different about the man channel. It is what it is. You're gonna have haters, you gonna have bitch niggas, and I ain't with none of them. So listen, I always felt like they self-snitching is what's happening right now. So you going to the lawyer ain't surprising me none. It just let me know how bitch made y'all niggas is. Y'all want to throw stones and hide y'all hand. But now that a nigga that gonna stay on y'all neck like y'all stayed on his neck and ain't let him breathe and feed his family, now everybody want to call the lawyers. Everybody want to put the real people in their business. But when that man was trying to go through his career and feed his family, then not one time he tried to sue y'all for defamation of character. Y'all was stopping this man from eating. Nobody don't want to look at the bigger picture, man. Look, like I said, Lou, I'm for the right. Salute SY, salute to your chat room. Cause I know it's gonna grow just like everybody else gonna grow. Cause the real is back, bro. And that's when I start being fake. Like niggas won't try to hide the truth, won't kill you behind the truth. I walk these bitches with no fear. I'm talking about real. I ain't turning back. I ain't looking back. What I say is what I say, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. Now, whatever you're gonna do from there, just make sure you do it the correct way. Because when I answer back like Kwame Brown, I have to take it into my own hands to protect my life and protect my family name. It is what it is. You can't play victim now. All you bitch ass niggas want to be thugs and street niggas on those platforms in the main media. But when the nigga come at you, now all of a sudden you want to go back to being a civilian. You want to call your lawyers and this and that. I didn't even know that shit happened because I was doing a lot of
Yeah,
tickets
I
cooking
tried.
on that shit.
Yeah, James, while you was on your live, man, I told you, I tried to tell you down the in the chat room what was going on.
But listen, I be paying attention to the chat room, Lou. But I be cooking so hard, bro, because I don't be want to. I just wanted to get that video out there that I found with Stephen A. Smith all these years, and that wasn't it. That bitch was longer than that. You know, niggas gonna chop and edit it and try to get views off the shit, trying to bring up shit. But like I say, y'all wasn't worrying about blasting that shit before that man said something about it. All y'all took that shit with a grain of salt and y'all ran with it. Y'all was shitting on that man too. That's why I played Jalen Rose and I played exactly that clip. Only one of those dudes went up there that was talking on there from Skip to Stephen A. to everybody that he was talking to. He was degrading this man. You know what I mean? So it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. I'm gonna enjoy this shit. I'm gonna enjoy this shit, and I'm here for the long haul. We don't live forever, but guess what? As long as I'm here the second half of my life, I ain't lying to my people no more. It is what it is. If you don't like the truth, I keep stressing that. Stay the fuck around me. I want you to tell me if my breast stink, if I got a hygiene problem. You got niggas walking around with their best friends, ain't telling them that. They ain't your friend, nigga. That's not your friend. I'm tired of being lied to, bro. It's time to put that shit to a hoe. I'm talking about a real hoe. And I'm for the right, man. I'm rolling with y'all, man. 10 toes down.
What's happening, T Price? T Price left.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I like what SY said too, though. But if I'd have caught that, I'd have continued. I'd have cooked on that shit too. But I'd be saving meat on the bone for everybody because this is a big ass story, bro. Now that people
yeah,
getting
yeah.
exposed, it's
Ticket,
gonna be a
ticket.
lot of shit.
Yeah, Ticket gonna hit on that tonight in his live too. He talked about that. He talked about that. He said, "You may see Kwame Brown tonight, man."
Yeah, I seen that on one of his little archives thing that came to my, and he was talking about it. But see, this is what I'm saying. If Kwame Brown don't say nothing, nobody else wouldn't have said nothing, and that fuckery shit would still be going on. You know what I mean? But not since that man saying nothing, he got saying something. He got all them bitches walking on eggshells. Everybody won't plead the fifth. Everybody now they ain't got no drama. They don't got no smoke for the man. Nah, don't tuck your fucking tail now like no fucking mutt. I just listened to one of Ticket streams about the lawyer situation. It was cool when y'all was taking jabs at that man all those years. Now he got a right to defend himself because he ain't got to worry about them provide for his family. Y'all niggas won't call a lawyer on that man. That shit's whole shit, man. I see. That's what I'm saying. I don't like a nigga that throw stones and hide their hand. That's what the media do.
Like Charlamagne got in Kwame Brown business when he didn't need to get in business. You supposed to be talking about rap, movies and all that other type of shit. You're not a sports guy, so stay out of his business.
That's what I was thinking about too, Lou. How the fuck you get in the sports world? Y'all don't ever talk about athletes on y'all shit. Y'all might bring up a retired athlete or somebody that's name that's popping, but they don't. The athletes don't fuck with the Breakfast Club like that. Lou is only rappers and movie stars. Y'all know that. So how the fuck you get in the sports world business anyway, Charlamagne the God? Because y'all ain't got shit to talk about. So now y'all trying to bring bring heat and bring clout to y'all channel because they know that's the hottest thing out because that man exposing the truth. Why y'all get mad at this man channel for growing for telling the truth? But everybody else channel could grow for telling lies and bullshit, false narratives, clickbait. But now this man on here got a platform to tell the truth. Y'all talking about he clout chasing. Bro, this world is a trip, bro. I don't know how to take this world no more, bro. Niggas say they real, but they ain't real.
Shoot, they gonna watch what? They gonna come on my channel and say I'm calculating too. Man, fuck that. I'm just speaking what I'm seeing right now.
Right.
So
So
I'm only covering the real shit anyway, Luke, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. The shit that needs to be said, I ain't with all that clickbait and talking about what everybody else talking about in the mainstream media world because they already talking about it as a certain narrative they pushing. They're not pushing the truth anyway. So what I'm saying is, don't be stupid, man. Use your own brains, use your own fucking eyes. You can see the shit that they doing for money, for story ratings, narratives. But y'all gonna get on here and say we cloud chasing. So what the fuck is they doing? So they not cloud chasing?
They're trying to get ratings for their show and all that. It's like they up there now. They want Kwame Brown to come on their show so he can talk to them. Too, I'm glad he's turning them down, each and every one of those motherfuckers down.
The only thing I didn't like out the whole situation, the man said his part. Something that y'all never gave him a chance to say. Now all of a sudden y'all talking about y'all gonna invite him on this platform. Why y'all didn't do that 20 years earlier? Like the first since he came into the league, ain't nobody wanted to interview him. Ain't nobody gave him the respect that he deserved for making it first player out of high school, being the #1 draft pick. We all know Kobe Bryant Garnett had a better career because they came out of high school, but they wasn't the #1 draft pick. Whether it was a mistake of him being it, he was. You can't take that out of history. That man is in the NBA history for something. Name another nigga that's gonna be able to do that. If it do, it's gonna be a while before they do it, because now they're making y'all go to at least college for 1 year. Something you dumb motherfuckers should be doing from Jump Street instead of trying to cheat the system. But you gonna say this man ain't got no jump shot, he can't work, he ain't got no footwork, bad feet. Like, how many niggas that come into the league like that though, Lou? I could name a lot of them. And they went to college for 1 or 2 years, and they still went to the league and became a fucking bust. So why is this man always the motherfucking topic of discussion? I don't know.
But to me, Kwame Brown ain't no bust. He had a 12-year career in the NBA. That's not a bust. That's a man who did his part and did what he had to do.
I don't look at it as no bust, Lou. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead, though.
He did what he had to do. He brought his mama to the house. He paid that mortgage on that house. He helped his neighborhood out. He's still helping his neighborhood out today. And y'all wanna get on his ass for not being what, a 10-time All-Star, a 5-7-time champ, not winning MVPs. Y'all want to, man?
Well, that's what we say though, Lou. They got to keep the same energy. How many other players that had high draft expectations and then reached that pinnacle, as far as being an all-star? Like I tell people, y'all hear me stress that a lot. Everybody can't be an all-star. Everybody can't be no champ. Everybody ain't gonna make it to the Hall of Fame. But as long as you go out there and play your fucking game, man, you gonna get well respected. Right. Now, see how they go up on the analytics today? Why they don't do that with our era? They ain't do that with our era because they know why they was using the eye test, because we ain't allowed them to go off no analytics in our era, because you really had to go out there and suit up. You really had to go out there and show what you can really do. I don't give a fuck. Analytics wasn't gonna show you that in our era. Right. Nigga had to really watch the game, really see who really wanted to be in that gym. One thing put on my mind, bro, when Kobe Bryant failed the first 2 years, when he shot them 2 air balls, when he shaved his head, tried to be like Jordan, he could have gave up. He could have took that route where he was weak and beat. But did he? No. That man took that shit on the chin, took it with a grain of salt, and became a fucking 5-time champion out of 7. Everybody not built like that, man. I'm just saying, you can't fault these people that's not, even when they trying. Like Kwame Brown say, how you gonna work now for 4 hours before game time, knowing you ain't gonna play me anyway, but when it's a blowout, you gonna throw me in the game, knowing you done ran me to death before the game, and then you gonna say it's my fault that we got blowed out. Listen to the narratives. They need a fall guy. Every major organization have a fall guy because they always doing corrupted shit. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now, who gonna be that fall guy? I ain't letting no nigga throw me under no bus. Nigga, y'all know what the fuck y'all was doing from Jump Street. Y'all better take y'all own fucking lick. I ain't going to jail for nobody, and I ain't rat. Nigga already know what it's hitting for. I'm gonna buy myself out, but in the process of being in this fucking holding cell, I'm gonna beat the shit out you till you take your charge. And I'm just being real with it, dog. I don't know how to be fake no more. I ain't never did that to nobody. I ain't never snaked nobody, so I damn sure don't want it done to me. Because it's going to be a different consequences if we do it to me. I'm going to bind out just to do your ass something, and I'm going to bring my ass right back to jail. Now, y'all can book me. Go ahead.
I mean, just like that's like we live in like cooperative inside of society, you know. People think they can just treat and provoke anybody any kind of way, then play the victim when the negative energy comes back on them. Because now when it comes back on you, now it's gonna affect you, especially your business and the job that you work in. So
Yeah, that's why you're right.
so it just it's just that this is a situation that gone bad. Like I said, he should leave it alone, mind his business, and mention and mention and talking about the man's family, talking about the man's family. That's like a low blow. Like you want this is like this is what you're doing here. Like you want to try to take this, But for Charlamagne, man, I mean, like for Charlamagne, I think he spoke the truth. You can't run from the truth. You can't hide from the truth, and the truth always gonna bring everything to light. It's like brother talk about another man's money and his family. It's like it's the most foul thing. It's the most foul thing. You got it, and for that you got to stand up for yourself. For yourself. That's what you do. You know, because I think we need to be the voice. We need the voices, or we need to be the voice for who we are. Unbrought, unbound, unafraid, unintimidated to tell the truth. Right?
Hey, know what else I got out that whole situation?
Mm-hmm.
Kwame Brown said, I had a family to feed. I had to pay my mom a mortgage. That's why I never said nothing. I ain't dumb like you niggas. They gonna fuck up a good thing. But they looked at him as being soft in the pussy for not doing that.
Right.
Now that he got all that shit out the way, he everything paid for. Hopefully, I know he doing good by his money because he's showing that he ain't stressing because he exposing that shit. 'Cause he's showing you he don't need no money. 'Cause if that's the case, he'll be doing what all the rest of these niggas doing, buck dancing and cooning for it. But the fact of the matter that he exposing it and he said that shit out his own mouth. I had to keep my mouth closed 20 years because I had to pay my mom a mortgage. He knew importance in life, morals and values. He could have let a nigga trick him out his spot. But who making that type of money? Whether I'm a buster now, who making this
That's
type
the
of
problem
money?
right. That's the problem right there, James. When you making that type of money, you don't. These guys don't know how to take care of their money over the years. They want to go ahead and spend it on big houses, cars, women, and all that other crap. You gotta take care of your money, man. Like, ain't that type of money is not gonna come forever. You gotta make sure you can make that shit last for years.
I don't know why they mad at him for telling the truth though. What's wrong with him telling his side of the story? At least it's the truth. At least ain't no fabrication coming about the shit. Now, people might say he lying about this, he lying about that. But the matter of the fact that he didn't say nothing for all these years, and now all of a sudden he is saying something about it. Now you don't want to believe him. Now you talking about why the man ain't say it back then? Because he still was in the league. They're the blackballed that man. Like the man said, I had a family to take care of. I had mortgages to pay. You dumb motherfuckers would have did it, and I had to work back at McDonald's and Whataburger. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to be the bigger person, dog. Turn the other cheek. It's going to be good in the long run. As long as you don't touch me, kill me, or hurt me, I'm good. Your words ain't going to affect me no more. Words used to get to me a whole lot, and I won't fight everything. Sneaking niggas about what they calling me a bitch, suck my dick. Man, that shit don't, man. You can say what you want, nigga. You just woofing. Just
Already.
touch me, nigga, and I'm a drag your ass out here. Ain't no rules in fighting, bitch, and I'm gonna show you. I beat your ass with a cart, bitch. If I could pick that bitch up, I would slap your ass with one of these vehicles out here. Ain't no rules in fighting. My auntie showed me that, nigga. And what you out here trying to look pretty to beat a nigga up? Ain't no rules in this shit. You better grab this nigga, slam his ass on the ground, and beat the shit out of him. All that trying to finesse a nigga like we getting paid out here. Ain't none of that. If you don't give me respect, you ain't gonna get no respect. First of all, I ain't gonna fuck with you once I find out you like that. When I was young and dumb running the streets, I ain't give a fuck because I had to play the game like that with a not give a fuck attitude. But now that I know lives is more important than money, because we can't take none of this shit with us, man, I'm helping my people, man. I'm helping my fucking people. Straight like that.
What's up, man? What do you think about this snitch starter, man? The guy putting lures on Kwame Brown.
Are you
That's
speaking?
Greenleaf?
Who you saying?
Solomon the guy put attorneys on Kwame Brown, telling him
Oh,
to stop
he
talking.
got him a wrist assist. Wrist assist. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hold on. Let me say for the first. James, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. This is Mr. Winters. Oh, all right, I got you. What's that with
Okay,
it?
James, Lou, look, I listened to Ticket Show alone for a few months, man. And Ticket stand up guy, I heard you talk a lot. You, C Hill, I get a lot of y'all names mixed up. I think C Hill, you, all y'all some stand up guys. Bro, I've been listening to y'all for a while, bro. Y'all some good dudes, my dude. I've been listening to y'all for a while. I'm addicted to the show. And I always listen to it. And I seen Lou through his TV, his show out there, so I subscribed to his, man. Y'all got good hearts, y'all got good voices, bro. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all first off.
Man, thank you, big dog. I was just trying to wake everybody up, man. You know, we've been sleep too long walking around this bitch sleeping. We walk the
Already,
streets,
bro.
sleep with our eyes closed, and we make it to where we going. That's why I
Already,
say
bro.
it's a God somewhere, bruh. At first, I
Already,
didn't
bro.
believe in them because I'm like, why you got people dying? Why you got people doing this? Why people homeless? But it's always the reason because that's why he want us to come together. It's a
Already.
fellowship. It's a fucking fellowship. Then when you got a nigga that's gonna get to that pedestal and get to that promised land, then he forget about everybody. He
Man,
forget where he come from.
man, for sure, bro. But anyway, Lou, what you said, I checked it out, man. I heard it. Like, look, I'm all for Kwame Brown, what he's speaking of for him. And that was some bullshit, Charlamagne. You brought that man name in your mouth first. That man never said nothing about you. And you did that. You deserve everything that man telling you. So don't cop a plea to the police now. Don't cop no plea to the police. Ain't no hallway gonna help.
Someone please call 911.
Ain't no hallways gonna help. That man spoke on that. That's a man. He spoke on that man. And then that's some bullshit. I listened to his pod, man. That was some, yeah, but he's playing them jokers, bro. He's playing. He's playing all well deserved.
See, now, this Charlamagne won't pull that bullshit. We all coming for his ass now.
Oh
That's what I understand, Lou. You get on these platforms and you hide. You talk that shit. Now when like homie just said, a man come at you to defend himself, you want to put the police and the lawyers on.
yeah,
That's all the lawyers is the fucking police
yeah.
to me.
The police. He come
So
with the
I'm
law.
just saying, what you doing, man? Y'all, come on, keep this shit. Y'all finish talking. Ain't nobody got killed. Ain't nobody threatened nobody. If a man called you out, he called you out like a man. He ain't called you out ducking his hand, hiding his stones. You know what I mean? He threw them bitches and stood on them.
Yeah.
Shit, you can't show all. You can't. Once you show a stone in a glass house, you better stop the consequences.
Man, for sure.
Man, I fucking respect that nigga. Don't say, bro, I always looked at Kwame Brown as a stand-up dude. And I ain't never looked at him as no bust, because like Lou said, who last 10, 12 years in the league being a bust? You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So them just that matter how you trying to push the narrative.
Yeah.
So only thing I got mad about too though, Adam Morrison, Greg Oden. You
Right.
got more than him, bro. Why this man name always the topic of discussion when y'all trying to shit
Yeah.
on a player?
Anthony Bennett. He didn't do nothing.
Facts. Anthony Bennett. Like, yo,
Hey, man. Before y'all get on Anthony Bennett, man, that dude suffered a bad knee injury was never the same. Like I still don't understand why he went number one that night, but after he got that injury, he was never the same ever again.
No, I ain't gonna claim him the same.
Nah. I'm not just gonna say. I'm not just gonna say. If you gonna say that, then Greg Oden's not a bust. Then if you gonna
Right.
say
Yeah, that's what
if,
yeah, you're right.
if you gonna say that, Lou, but to me, that man's a bust. It ain't no if, ain't no but, ain't no buts about it. That man is the straight bust. You know, you could have lived with that potential. Well, I knew that man was not gonna be good when I first saw him with the Cavs and see how he performed. And I'm like, this guy's not gonna be a bust. You know, my first thing said it was so bad that they traded him. The Cavs traded him after
I
what?
Like
can't
After
blame
what?
injuries on being a bust
sometimes,
though.
but sometimes I do look at this, and when you get picked for a team, if you get in the right system in the right situation, you can succeed in the NBA. If you
Right.
don't, you then they gonna call you a bust. They
Man,
Look, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna go back to what James said. Look, all I knew like I'm an old guy, I'm an old school guy, and when I heard about the Kwame Brown, he did that 2001 shit. Look, he didn't have all this stuff we got. So I went where everybody else said he was a bust. So I never even looked into it. I just heard and said what everybody else said. Oh man, he ain't that good. He didn't do right. But when I heard that man say the reason why, and it made a whole lot of sense because, like I said, like you just said, the situation was different. It ain't like it
Yeah,
is today.
Mhm.
yeah.
It was, yeah, it was situation wise. He was going back and forth
Right.
against me.
I,
Today's kind of different in the NBA.
yeah.
It's soft. It ain't the same it used to be. And Kwame was just he's just in a situation where he couldn't have changed that. So did he do that 20 and 10? No. But was he a bust? I mean, what we call it. I mean, he didn't do what he supposed to do. He said, I ain't gonna try to make myself a king out of that. He just said it is what it is. But I didn't know that man's story neither though. So
See, that's the key story, what you just said. Nobody knew his side of the story, but they blasted it for 20 years without even bringing him on none of those platforms to explain why
none
he felt like that's career with a bust. You ain't giving the man a chance to say what y'all was saying. But now that social media out, we got our own platforms where it's gonna be hard to silence a nigga, dog. Watch.
right. Hell, James, I ain't gonna lie. When Ticket played some of the stuff he was saying, man, and I was right there. I had to go put the face to that man's voice because that's how much I was blinded by. I didn't know who that man was, but if he say something, I didn't know that was his voice. I'm like, that's not my voice. I never heard that man speak before in my life. I like this. I ain't never heard him say nothing. The dude was a stand-up guy for a long time, bro. And I never knew that man voice. Like if I hear Iverson voice, I know the Iverson voice. Kobe, I know Kobe voice. I know everybody's voice. You can put the face to it. I never
Yeah.
knew the man voice, bro.
But listen, what you just said though, peep out how you just said it and what you just said. It's like this. Kwame Brown, when you say a bus, dog, I don't know how you can put that man name in a situation like that because if he played in this era, he wouldn't have been no bust.
At all.
And
Word.
then by you saying the media, that was the key word. The
He went.
media for so long said he was a bust.
Mm-hmm,
You listened to the media without even doing your home. You just said it yourself.
mm-hmm.
So that was the narrative that they've been pushing. That's what we talking about, the important part of it. The
Right.
narrative that you pushing on sports media, degrading a black man when you got more busters in the NBA than him. But why
Right.
he's always the top when
Mm-hmm.
y'all talk about a nigga that's shitting on like that shit water in the NBA, his name always come up. Now injuries
Always.
is a part of the game, and I understand that, but that goes to show you when you come in the league young like that,
Mm-hmm.
17, 18, dog, your mind ain't mature yet, dog. You still thinking as a high schooler.
Right.
Now, how many times Jordan went up to that man like a man and handled his business like he was supposed to as a father figure to these young dudes? That's why he never did good as a GM. Everybody know that. He
Yeah.
too
You
hard
sure
on
right.
people. That it's
Right.
two different eras. You feel me? So when you drafted that young man at 17, number one pick, fresh out of high school, you had to know what you was getting. But at the end of the day, the way Jordan mentality was and that old school Clark, you can't force that on the new era. You know what
Can't.
I mean? No disrespect, but therefore that's why Kwame Brown said, "Why you ain't asked me my side of the story? I could have told you better than y'all just keep labeling me as a bust. Because look like
Right.
y'all ain't much trying to tell my story. Y'all just keep saying I'm a bust. And these players that's coming behind me, that's looking up to me, that looked at me as role models at some point in their career, whether I was a bust or not, y'all stopping me from reaching out to the young you.
You sure right, bro. 100. Absolutely, absolutely, guy. It may be years later, but I salute that guy. That's on me, and I take that hit to myself. I salute that guy because I fell for what the media said myself, and I'm an old guy, and I hate that I did that. But now that like you said, now we woke and we got podcasts, people speaking on it. I put him in that lineup myself. But I salute that man. That man spoke the truth. And he still speaking the truth. He claiming and speaking facts with it, and that boy is intelligent. That boy is very intelligent.
Yeah, you can
He's
tell he
speaking
got a good head on his shoulder. He
with,
know what he's talking about.
he's speaking with conviction and everything.
And I love when he said my mom was cooking, because let me tell you something. Coming up in the 80s and the 90s,
Oh yeah,
and even the 70s, your mama ain't had to work because your dad and your grandpa went outside and made sure that bag was secure. Your mom
Right.
was a housewife. You feel me? They ain't allow their wives to work at all. You feel me? So I knew that coming from my grandpa. My grandma ain't had to work. And to this day, my grandma 84 years old, still got everything my grandpa worked hard to get her. Ain't nothing went to the state, ain't nothing went to no government. They can't take shit because we own that. I'm trying to own my shit. That's why I keep telling you, I don't want nobody dying leaving me nothing. I want to add to the stuff that they leaving us. I don't want just rely on what they left us and be content with that. If y'all can leave us something, I can do it too. So I'm trying to add to what everybody else leaving to the family so we can keep growing. You know what I
Already.
mean? So niggas don't think like me. I ain't saying everybody. I'm just talking about the fake people.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when the fake people cheat the system and they see that bag, they can get it right quick. Boy, they'll talk about their mama to get that bag.
You
Why you
sure
think
that?
comedians do that shit? When comedians hit the stage, how they make people laugh to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart degrade his own kids and no one must know it. Talking about how dumb he is, how he'll slap the shit out of them. But that's what the white people want you to do.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But when you listen to the Chris Tuckers or the motherfucking Mike Epps, they don't have to degrade their kids and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To make you laugh. Every time you listen to Kevin Hart, this nigga on there making fun of his kids, how retarded his son be looking. When you be hearing them, you seen the stand ups. I ain't gotta
Yeah.
explain to y'all.
Right, right,
That's why I
right.
don't fuck with that nigga like that, cause I know you sold out. And you was the main one say I ain't gonna put on no dress, and here you on Saturday Night Live with the pink dress with the blonde hair. Man, kill yourself.
Man.
The shit is in your face though, bro. I ain't gotta keep saying it. The shit is on TV. Shit is on social media platforms all over the world. Do your homework, man. Teach yourself, cause they ain't teaching the shit out here.
Mm-mm.
Man, I knew Kevin Hart wasn't right when he was up there cheating on his first wife.
Man, that shit hurt, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Just to see my brother sell out for all that money. Yo, if a nigga started everybody off with 1 million, if you fall off, my nigga, you need to be kicked in the ass. You almost need a whole million, nigga. Give me a quarter. I'm gonna go buy me some land first, and I'm gonna come up with a building, open me a business, and that shit gonna pay for itself and reap the benefits. Then I'm gonna go to another spot where it's popping at, buy some land right there, open up another store. How you think all these Walmarts, Whataburgers, Chili's, they got
Right.
Chili's in every city. Nigga, they doing that shit how we supposed to be doing it, but you can't get a nigga to do that shit because a nigga worrying about who took $5, who who ain't do this, or why you ain't do that. We
Hmm.
can't never get on the same page because there's too many mixed feelings. You
You
got female
sure?
tendencies. Everybody say they're a man, they not, and that's why I was glad I had a father figure because now I had, like I'm telling you, I used to be a quitter, bitch tendencies, and my grandpa used to stay at work. When he came home and he saw that shit, man, that boy called me in the room and damn near cremated me in that bitch. He said, man, long as you fucking live, boy, you better not ever do that. Like if I cry in front of that nigga gonna run me out the room. Man, get from around me with that shit. I ain't never seen my grandpa cry till I seen him on his dying bed and I had to wipe the tears from his eyes. Three
Mm-hmm.
days later, the Lord took my fucking grandpa.
Damn.
Cause he know he was about to fucking go. Man, y'all don't know what a nigga be saying and dealing with out here. And y'all niggas got here that want to cheat the system and fuck over your own people, dog. Them bitches already straight. Nigga, we trying to get straight.
Uh, definitely, for the Kevin Hart thing, it's like it's simple. That it's gonna change. It's gonna change you. You know, it's like say you gave it to a guy that's in his is in his early 20s, and you gave him like $200 million. You think he won't change? I mean, it doesn't like. I heard this quote once, like money don't change you, it changes the people around you. Like
Facts.
it's gonna
Right,
change
right.
it's gonna change people around you that you're gonna be close with. Like some are gonna be your close friends gonna change you. They're gonna change. They're gonna turn into your enemy, and you're gonna see family members that you barely see, that barely around. They gonna ask you for money because you're a big star. And they see you on TV and stuff. So it's called. You gotta be more what? You gotta be more what? Well, you gonna do it for money. Once you get all that money, you gotta be more well.
Yeah, yeah, you right, bro. You right. That was who again? I know your voice. I just can't put the name to you.
Hmm?
No, that's SY.
Yeah, okay. I hear him a lot too on Ticket TV. I hear him a lot too. He got some game too. He got some game by himself too.
Hey man, listen, when I hear a young brother like SY be talking,
Yes, sir.
I know they on the right track. I
Yeah,
know
bro got some
somebody was
game.
somebody was trying to keep him on the right track by telling him the real, not lying to him. Like I said, you know how many years we've been lied to? Decades. Now all of a sudden they gave us a platform. I always tell people, man, we using the shit in the wrong way. We using the shit to tell people I'm gonna pull up on you, fuck you, suck my dick, instead of helping people grow. And I got caught into that shit when I first joined this shit, because I was like, man, hold up. I got out my character real quick, not knowing I ain't gonna never see half of these niggas. So I
Mm-hmm.
had to catch myself and be like, man, if I'm gonna do this shit, I gotta know how to handle my shit. I gotta know how to pace myself for it. This ain't no street shit. You know, these people got their opinion, they got a mind. You ain't always gotta agree with them, but hey, that's their opinion, that's their thought. But when you got buck dancers that see the truth in their face, that's the ones I be mad at. That
Right,
that
right.
get me hype on the show and have me like in that rage, like, man, if you niggas wasn't from me, boy, I DDT the piss out you on this concrete. I'm telling you I would. Don't come around me with that shit.
Yeah, I be hearing you boys cook, man. I think y'all be having some good stuff. And I be hearing y'all how y'all go with that guy. I think his name Anti-Social, man. And and y'all be saying, no, bro.
And he
I
family,
mean,
dog. Look, that's my nigga. He from my city. I know he good people. He don't mean no good. But when you come from this era, that's how they got you thinking. No
Mm-hmm.
bullshit. That's how they got you feeling.
Yeah, I
So
can see both opportunities, bro.
I don't fault him for that. That's why I'm trying
No,
to bring him back. I'm trying to
right,
save him. Like, no
right.
disrespect to what he believe in, but shit, I'm gonna tell you the real, dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Bro, I don't judge nobody that I don't know that person. If I just hear how he talk, and like you say, he off a little bit, but but bro, cool though.
No, he cool people. I
Yeah,
ain't got
bro,
listen.
cool. Yeah,
That
bro,
nigga, you
cool.
can hear how he was talking yesterday. That's why he keep trying to say how y'all gonna get mad at them dudes, but we doing the same thing on this platform. But what anti fail to realize, it's my turn, nigga. It's my turn.
Yeah,
Now that I'm telling the truth, it ain't like I'm lying about the shit that I'm saying. It's the truth about everything. Now he letting the truth blind the fact that he being petty. He ain't listening to the truth. He just looking at him being petty now. Cause that's the era of the way of the world.
yeah,
Asking to niggas in the petty way, start keeping the beef going. But he not keeping the beef going. To me, he just telling his side of the story. You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right. I hear you. Yeah, I hear
How
him.
you get mad at that? That's the truth. Now you
Yeah,
won't hear it from the horse's mouth. Now
right.
you get mad because the horse say, "Urgh,
Yeah.
urgh."
Yeah, I think he keep going talking about he cloud chasing. Man, you got like you said, you gotta listen to that man. That's the thing about it. We don't want to listen. Listen to what that man saying.
Do you think he
Listen.
clout chasing? I'm gonna ask
Hell
you that.
no.
All
Hell
right.
no. I'm gonna say with conviction. Hell no.
Now, if he was really clout chasing, he be going on these shows making that money. He's not
Right.
going on these shows. He
That's
No, he
said,
facts
ain't
too,
doing that
Lou.
nothing, bro.
That is facts, Lou. That's facts right there. If that nigga was clout chasing,
Yeah.
he'll be on half of these shows taking that
Mm-hmm.
bag and
right.
playing their game, but he not doing that. That nigga really exposing these niggas, dog. This
And,
nigga is not playing, bro. He exposing these niggas.
and then do you hear what he's speaking on? He's speaking about the black community when he tell me to go to the banks and get this and get residual income. Do you hear what this man speaking? You gotta listen to what this man saying.
Damn, I want to hear the truth. Thank
Y'all
you
ain't
for
listen to the
saying that.
truth. That man
Thank you
said,
for
that
saying
man
that.
said when I got drafted, they had me speaking. I told him what I'm gonna do with my money. He said, since I said they want me to say, and I said I can give back and I can make other black communities this and third. That man was speaking, bro. That man was speaking.
I'm glad you brought that up, man. Keep cooking on that, cause I like
Yes,
that.
man, you gotta hear that. I mean, man, look, I'm James. I hear y'all, man. I like you was the one I just wanted to tell you something because, man, I hear how you talk. I hear your voice, and there's a lot of y'all. Like I know, I hear Lou. All y'all speak, man. Y'all speak with that conviction. I be hearing y'all, bro. I've been listening to y'all for like maybe 5 months. I just never got in the panel. I never said anything. I would listen to who was who. But I always heard the James and the Sea Hill and it's some more. I can't remember their name because so many of y'all that got that all y'all come with back. I know Mookie Lane, and I hear a lot of y'all talk, bro. But like I said, I listen to people, bro. And that brother is speaking facts, man. I'm a black man. I'm from Missouri. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm over here in Raleigh, Texas, bro. And I've been seeing a lot, man.
Mo City, right? Mo City.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I'm down here in Louisville. You already know when we're down in my
oh,
city.
oh yeah. I know it. Yeah, I know what that's it. Yeah. I'm Missouri. I'm in Missouri. I'm down there in little boot hill. I'm close to Arkansas and Tennessee. But I just moved. I moved to Dallas. I've been in Dallas for like 5 years. I hear y'all brothers cooking. and all y'all come with that knowledge, and that's what we need more. We need more brothers. I'm like Jane. The only thing I hate, bro, is and when we get in here, and we don't know how to like black people got to learn better how we just have a community, bro. We got to, like you said, fill up on each other. All that's nonsense. We losing too many brothers to this.
It's crazy how niggas be quick to say that shit, but
No, we dying
don't
for nothing,
them,
bro. We
them
dying for nothing,
motherfuckers refuse to say, bro, when your taxes get you, let's take at least 5 a piece and go see what we can do. I
bro.
don't give a fuck what it is. Start something, 10 a piece. I take my whole taxes if a nigga come at me like that. As long as we could go get the building and the land for it, and we could say it's ours, they can't take it. We gotta start somewhere. But niggas don't want to do that. But you could
Mm-mm.
get a nigga to say right now, say, bro, I got a nigga with some cheap prices on some gas or some crack. Them niggas going to go
Oh,
half on
look,
that shit.
you just said a lot right there. You don't know what you said a lot right there.
I know the game though.
Yeah.
That's why I roll solo dolo, nigga. They snake my brother like that, man. Let's go half on the chicken. They know he was the nigga, so they used him to get it because they ain't had the type of money to buy that type of weight, and they snaked them when they got it.
Wow.
And that shit crazy, dog. Like the streets don't have no love, my nigga. And these niggas be out here trying to be street, want they pants. How your pants sagging and you got skinny jeans on? I never understood that.
Right.
You got skinny jeans on, them bitches still falling off your ass, nigga.
Man, it's another thing that brother said. Kwame said it, and I always stood on it. Cause we too busy being followers. When we see people do on TV, we all want to do what they do. That man said they got a system design. He said like they got these media, social media. He said why you think they call them followers? Cause we follow too much shit. Instead of
Yeah,
being our own person, we want to follow too much shit. That man said, look, you got people just because you like that person. If you say something bad about that person, it's your opinion. People want to put up on you. If you say you like Kobe, he don't. You mad? You can't get mad if you don't like Kobe. Hey, that's my opinion. See, I'm a Kobe fan. I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm a Kobe fan. My history go back a little way. I
Right.
was a little kid. I came up in the back in the game. I was like him, Utah Jazz, and I'm still a fan of my Utah Jazz, my Houston Rockets team. And fast forward, I got a homeboy who moved from Tennessee. That man put me on Kobe. I couldn't stand Kobe at first. Man, my homeboy just kept telling me Kobe, Kobe. I actually quit believing everybody else, and I watched Kobe. I watched that boy, and that's my dude to this day, man. To this day, man, I'm still in my feeling about Kobe dead, bro. I
I
hate
am too.
I hate you. That's my guy. So I'm with everybody who are Laker fan on the podcast. They're my guys. So like I said, I liked it. I still like it. But Kobe is the person I started loving basketball because of that boy there. I love basketball because of Kobe got me loving the game.
Mm.
See, for the niggas that's 40, Jordan and like just making 40 around that age, no more than 45. Jordan wasn't really our era. We
No.
we was able to watch him,
Yeah,
but
yeah, he was
our era was Kobe era.
yeah,
Like from 95 to 2010,
right.
that was our era. So we
True.
had to watch Kobe, Garnett, Tim Duncan.
Iris,
The
Iverson.
Yeah, the year I was supposed to graduate was 95, but I graduated in 97. Kobe Iverson came out my junior year. I'd have been in pros with them niggas if I wouldn't have got kept back. That's how hard I was going behind that shit. I went to baseball camps, football camps. I met a lot of players that really made it. I played with athletes that made it. You know what
Mm,
I mean? So the Kevin Falks, the Rondell Measleys, the Larry
mm,
Fosters, the Herb Tylers, man, salute to y'all, man, for pushing me to be great.
right.
What's up,
I
Earl
mean,
Jim?
Oh, what's up, Lou? What's up, everybody on the panel? What's up?
So
salute,
what
What's
you
with
salute.
it?
think about Charlemagne the God putting attorneys on Kwame Brown?
The booty boy, this Charlamagne the Pride, out here doing what he always been doing. He always been a character, when it comes to like being a straight up minstrel show on the Breakfast Club. He's out here talking all this trash about everybody else, but when his skeletons hit the closet, when he was out here talking about motherfuckers putting roofies in their drinks and raping girls and stuff. They don't talk about that. Anything that any of them on the Breakfast Club do, they don't want to talk about it. But when you have a brother like that speaking the real on these coon ass niggas out here, they wanna regulate the dude when he actually speaking facts. Like if you look at a dude like Charlamagne the Fraud, like you can see that he's like sweet, like really suspect with all the gay antics he be doing. He talk about all this black liberation and type and this other shit, but he was the same motherfucker out here telling you to vote for Joe Biden. You know, he's two faced when it comes to like being real and like keeping it real. He's a fake ass dude. Like when it comes to like doing crazy shit like that. So I salute that brother for regulating these dudes like Stephen A. Smith, that crocodile face ass bitch Jamal Hill and all these other crowds out here. We need more brothers like that in the community standing up to these crowds, man.
You sure right. 100.
Salute, Herman. Man. Hey, if y'all in here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can get the notification.
Already.
Shout out to James, Sterling Young, Eric Johnson, for y'all showing up and tapping in with us right now, man. Like, it's been a great conversation.
Man. Yeah.
But my thing is, man, if Charlemagne gonna do shit like that, then he need to just go ahead and not be on the radio no more. Seriously, because everybody gonna come out his neck down, and what you gonna do? Try to sue the whole world?
Right.
Yo, Luke, why they blackball us for when we tell the truth, but when they drag our name through the mud, why they don't get fired for that shit?
Right. We gotta sit there and take it.
We gotta sit there in the public and take it. Like he said, my 16-year-old son was listening to that interview when y'all was interviewing me, but y'all didn't care how my son felt about y'all talking about his dad. You see what I'm saying? But you don't think that affect kids?
I know what you're saying, James. Because think about it. His son turned that. He going to school. He going school, and his buddies are getting on his ass talking about how come they talking about their daddy like that, man. Well, your daddy ain't all that. Like, and his son got to defend his own father because he got to hear the bullshit from his buddies, from other students when he's in class at lunchtime.
Man, bro, that's a problem with it's a problem with us in the black community, bro. We just got to be better than that. I mean, we can't. It's like right now, telling the guy I work with, I said, bro, you got to realize how we are, bro. I said, right now, I live in this part of Dallas. I said, if I took myself to the south part of Dallas and they don't know me, they want to kill me or beat me. You know what I'm saying? Why we think like that? That's what's wrong. It's a problem with us, bro. I don't know. I hate it like that, but it's the truth. You can go to any city, they'll know you. If you black person, you want to jump on that person. Like who that nigga over there? Man, nigga in my city, let's whoop this nigga. That's how we think. That's what basically he's speaking on. He going over so many people's head. You gotta see what he's saying. That's how we think, and that's how we design to do it because we've been so misguided for a long time, bro, and we can't get out of that. The only time black people cool with each other is when we work together. I met you, I work with you now, you cool with me, but if you never know
that's the problem right there, man. We don't want to work together. We want to try to get everything on our own instead of trying to come together and work together to make things happen. Like look right now. Look at the black people in government right now. You think they for us right now?
Hell no. Ain't nothing but a face.
On that table, man. You know they ain't for us.
They ain't nothing but a fucking face, Lou. You know that. Them people don't give a shit. They want our votes. That's about it. But that's all they gonna get from me. And I'm glad I couldn't vote, nigga. I was a convicted felon. I wasn't running down there when I could vote. Cause that shit ain't for us. That shit ain't for us. We go down there, run and vote, and then what y'all gonna do for us now? We done voted you in. How many times they promised us this and gave it to the other people? How many times they promised the United States this, they go give it to another country?
Look at the thing. Right now, how is it that the Chinese people can get money, but black people cannot get our reparations like we supposed to?
Yeah, see, I heard that shit.
I'm glad you brought that up too. I'm glad you brought that up because they got a whole network. They got businesses they can go to, and they got major resources. Why do you keep giving these motherfuckers money when they damn known an enemy to the United States of America, knowing they don't like Americans? If them and the Russians get together and do something, you already know America's gonna be in trouble. But you got this motherfucker in the White House making deals with these bastards because he's trying to get rid of the black vote and you have them motherfuckers voting for him. Because you already had some of them dudes voting for the Proud Boys, funding them motherfuckers in the white supremacy. Because if you look at like the Asian community, most of them are like on the white supremacy shit. Like a certain amount of them actually want to come to America and do something for their family. But most of the time, these motherfuckers come over here just want to build up rackets and shit and do all illegal type stuff. They don't really talk about like certain like Asian crime families. They always be dealing with like black people and Mexicans and stuff. They don't really like go into they don't really go in deep with like the Asian crimes and stuff that's going on in this country. They always see black people doing shit, but most of the time we don't be doing nothing. You can see as many as you can see as many white people do more crimes than black people each year, but they don't like show they don't show like the data on that shit. They always want to show something on black people messing up stuff, but they don't really show these people like that's actually out here doing shit in the higher category.
Let me ask you a question. Why you think they swept that shit with Charlemagne the God under the rug? Cause he fucking with them.
Yep.
Now
Sure.
He
here
on
you
that
got
team, he
Deshaun.
kissing their
Here,
ass.
here you got Deshaun Watson. Y'all trying to drag this name through the mud. He raping women and all this and that. He done lost his endorsements. You don't see
Fucking
the
with the
picture?
dude for no reason.
You
No
don't
Yep.
see
reason.
that shit?
Yep.
I
That's
see it.
to me, that's the same
Hey,
situation.
It is. You see, you hit
and
it.
I'm glad you
You hit
brought
it
that
right
up
there,
too.
man, bro. You
Bill
ain't lying.
Cosby in jail for what this nigga was doing. Why you still on the Breakfast Club?
Right. And like Charlemagne said, that's that
Yeah,
old part of that old family, bro. Part of that family, bro.
he on the Breakfast Club showing butt moldings and shit of his ass and stuff. Like what right man, what straight man gonna make a molding of his ass and shit and give it to their coworkers? Like, come on now.
And that's
Like
something wrong with that boy.
you know he on some that's that shit.
That
He
nigga gay,
fruitier than a
man.
pack of Steelers,
Yeah.
man. He ain't right.
He
He like
said that.
He
He
is gay,
said
man. He gay.
him and his girl be swinging and all that. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers. You swinging out here? Yeah, I don't trust none of y'all. You can stay around me. Cause
What up, T
if
Price?
you think I'm about to
Then
share my
the nigga
girl with your stupid ass, you got me fucked up. I will cut you in her in the head.
All right.
I ain't with all that shit. My nuts rubbing against your nuts. You in the back, I'm in the cat. Nigga.
Fuck
That's
all
too
that.
close. That's too close
Fuck
to
all
comfort.
that.
I can see if it was I can see if it was two women, right? I can't be fucking another girl and a dude in it too. Like if we gonna do something, we need to at least take turns. Like I go first, then you go. Like I can
No,
see if it was like with
no,
two
Earl,
girls, then I handle my
No,
business. Like
no,
man,
no,
I ain't
no,
doing
two
none of
no.
that
niggas in
shit.
there.
Oh,
Boy,
hell
I'm not
no,
doing none of
no.
that. I don't
Me
want
neither.
two
No, ain't two
girls,
girls.
two
Nothing.
niggas in the girls. I don't want none of that
None of
shit.
that. Yeah, I'm like James. I don't want no parts of that no
Yeah,
more.
I
I
don't
I
want
ain't.
no parts of that shit.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want two
And
dudes,
listen,
but
I
like,
don't knock
shit,
how nigga, but I don't knock how
I
nigga
ain't
live.
really get
But
with
that's why they
it.
got all these
Yeah,
STDs out here. You sticking
So,
your dick in this way, you go stick it in there. She licking his asshole, you licking her pussy. Nigga, that's it, man. That's dog. That's shit,
that's
nigga.
hey,
That
man,
ain't you fucking
that's the
niggas in the
last thing.
ass,
That's the
busting a
last thing
five
I want
string.
to. That's the last
Whoopsie.
thing I want somebody to do to me. Cause like, if you ever if you see the shit that these women do now, like a couple years ago, you can't actually get no woman to do no shit like that. Nowadays, most of
Thanks.
these girls would like to do that shit to a dude,
It's for the
though. But
money.
like,
It's for the
I'm
money,
the
though.
type of dude
Listen,
that like I
Hey,
stick with some pimping.
I came in at
I
the
know what you're
wrong
saying
time of
though,
this
because
conversation.
OnlyFans and all these porn
Oh,
sites,
man,
because like
Trick Daddy
OnlyFans
blowing
and
it.
these extra sites out here have all types of crazy shit. Like if you really see,
Look what they did, Trick Daddy, dog. They put Trick Daddy on
mm-hmm.
TV. Thug Holiday, he a thug, he black flag, and now he with the Eater Booty gang. You don't see the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You went from a thug to the Eater Booty gang. You went from black flag and the yeah. You don't fuck
Eating
with no
Dingleberry
cop.
Crunch
that's the
cereal.
last thing.
Eating Dingleberry Crunch.
Right.
Man, these niggas hoes, man.
That's the last
What's
thing.
up, T Price? What's that with
Now
it, big
that's
dog?
the last thing I want a
What's
woman to
good, man?
do.
At work, baby. You already know.
So what? T Price, what you got on this Solomon guy putting these
Man, I
lawyers?
don't want to talk. All right, man. Man. That lets you know the main one that be talking shit is the first one to call the police on your ass. It's always been like
Oh
that since I
yeah.
was young. So I'm not even tripping. I mean, it's just to me, it's just like okay, you talking all this flamboyant stuff, and then you know what kind of killer he is, but you want to call the police. Man, niggas some hoes. It's some straight hoes. Take your ass whooping like a man, nigga, instead of running. I gotta get me a lawyer. Sound like a Stephen A. motherfucker.
For real, bro.
I got to get me a lawyer. I got to get me a lawyer. He's gonna whip my ass. Yeah,
I
I'm
But,
done,
mean,
man. It ain't.
but the thing is, T. Price, man, he's not gonna be the first. I bet these other guys gonna try the same old shit.
It
Yeah.
only take one person to do the blueprint, Lou. Now, since Charlamagne the God do it, see, the first thing I heard Kwame say, man, can I sue these motherfuckers for defamation of character? Because they've been dragging my name through the mud all these years getting paid off, and now these
Right.
motherfuckers in their feelings. Now, you mean to tell me Charlamagne the God gonna go up there and talking about he putting a lawyer on his man? Bruh.
Man, there's something ain't right about this, man. Because me and Trey was talking about this on my stream, man. It's
Mm.
just something ain't right. It's just like I've been. And this is the thing. I'm like you, James. I've been following Kwame Brown for like over 3 or 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So I've been following this dude for a while. You know what I mean? Because he's from my state, Georgia, and I know what the man went through. It's just something about this is just something about this is just like it just don't sit right to me. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't just sit right to me, man. It's just like why you
So
want to
what you
get right.
think they trying to do? What you think they trying to do him then? You think they trying to put off an act on the man or something?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to think on a little bit more, man. Because I'm gonna start me a Patreon, man. It's just something because Trayvon was like, listen, because we chop it up all the time. He was like, why all of a sudden, why? It's just like me. It's like who cares what anybody says? You know, that's how it goes in basketball to me. But some don't seem right to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking that hard. But then again, this is America. I ain't surprised by anything. So I don't even know. Just to me, it don't sit right.
To me, it don't sit right because that's why I asked you because why would you take shots at him but he can't take
Mhm.
shots back? It ain't
Mhm.
funny.
Right.
If you the only one
Right.
can take shots, I'm talking shit just like
Mhm.
y'all. Ain't it for views and clout? So y'all say so. Why y'all putting lawyers in the night? Like I never understood that. Y'all can clout chase and get views and make money off of me, but when I do it to y'all, I'm clout chasing. Y'all putting lawyers in my business though. Like, come on, man, make this shit make sense, bro.
Salute, anti.
I just want the shit to make sense sometime. Like everybody just be all over the place. They sending shots from over here. They sending shots from over there. But when the shots coming from where y'all directing the shots that y'all ain't expecting it, now you calling you want lawyer up. Where the lawyer coming at? You sit on that bitch and give niggas don't get a date all day long. This just killing people. Don't get a date. Telling your
Hey, I
little
just want to say this.
going
I
on
just
your
want
little
to say
rant.
this. Right. I don't understand this. How can a man do something that he did so egregious, and this man is not sitting behind no jail, no nothing? That's let you know what it's heading for out here.
Right.
I
Facts.
know. I got cash. Ain't you can put it back over there, sir? Thank you. Yeah, you good, man. Have a good one. Nah, it's just like, dude, I know so many homies down south, Louisiana, Georgia, Kansas. No matter what, they ain't never gonna see day out. The majority of them didn't even do the crime that they did, but they in there because of what? Because they don't want to snitch and they don't want to tell on the motherfucker like our parents used to tell us back in the day. Don't tell, don't be a tattletale your whole goddamn life. That motherfucker
Yeah.
starts singing. Now this nigga's just giving donkey on the day. The only dunk of the day is his ass. Oh my god, this this bus life nigga is coming after me. So I'm gonna have to lawyer up. That's why I see it. Don't get scared
Hey,
now, nigga.
you think he gonna do it though? You think he gonna give himself a donkey of the day? Hell no.
No, he know he ain't. It's just this is the thing. I understand why everybody like my homies say the same thing. Okay, why is he just he's doing the same thing as he doing? But at the same time, I get all that. But then at the same time, they got a platform that everybody, everybody can listen to this man. Every time the NBA draft come up, what they always say, James? Oh, the biggest bust we ever had is Kwame Brown. 90.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how can a bust last 12 years?
That's what I be
But
saying. Every draft
man,
though. And this man been out the league for 13 years. Now he shying
hmm
fighting back. He busting back. Now these niggas want duck, hide their hand, call the cops.
hey James, I was
Y'all
gonna
ain't,
say this too. I was gonna say this, big bro. You know how they always, you know, everybody say, "Oh, he's clout chasing." People be saying the same thing, clout chasing. Look at all the views. Like, dude, that's another thing I don't understand either. I understand how many views he had at first, but then with this situation, it's like the media that feed into it. Let's just give him some whole bunch of subscribers, and then they got everybody. It got people like us. We arguing and saying. oh, this man is clout chasing. This man is not. Yes, he is, because he has such many viewers. Look what he got right now. That doesn't mean anything.
No, they don't mean nothing.
You know what
I
I
mean,
got
he
out
can't.
that whole
Hey,
picture?
hold
He
up,
ain't
hold up,
making
hold
no
up. Hey,
money. He
y'all.
ain't making no money off that
Hold
shit.
up, hold up. Hey, y'all. I'm on limit to 6 people. Somebody gotta leave. If
Hey,
Charlie, you
I'll
want
leave, bro.
Hmm?
No, you go ahead, T. Price. I go, bro. Now it was nice
Hey, I'm
talking to you,
at work,
bro.
bro. I'm at work, bro. So hey, I catch y'all back on the other one. I just came by to show my support for
Okay.
Lulu. I could go fall out. Ain't nothing. I still listening to you, bro. Hey, James, I'll holler at you. You heard me?
Hey, I'm on that bitch when you go. Let me know. Because you be
Oh yeah,
texting me,
yeah,
dog. Last time you text me, my phone was on the charger. You know, when I be at
yeah.
work on them doubles, my shit go dead about 5, 6 o'clock.
I
So I
thought
be
about
having
that
to
shit
put my
last
shit
night
on the
too.
charger.
Right.
So,
Hey man,
I'm
don't
going to
worry.
catch
I'm
your ass
going out.
tonight.
No, I ain't gonna be on there tonight, bro, because I close and I gotta be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna be
Right.
on tomorrow afternoon.
All right, I got you.
About
Don't trip.
yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let everybody know. All right, man. Y'all stay up, man.
all right.
All right.
How you too, man?
What up, Anti?
What's happening, Lou?
What's
So
up,
what
big
you?
brother?
So
What's happening?
wait,
What's happening, Jane?
hold
Just
up.
chilling, big dog.
Before
How,
you
how
answer
your
this,
day
Anti.
going?
Hold up, Anti.
Tired
Before
in
you
the
answer this,
motherfucker, nigga.
Anti. Before
Fuck
you
you,
answer
man.
this, Charlamagne the God put attorneys try to put an attorney on Kwame Brown, tell him to
Mm-hmm.
cease and desist. Now, do you think that's fair?
Bro, you can't sit up here and tell another man how to feel, dog, when you dragging his name. So like what y'all talking about with the Kwame Brown shit, you can't tell Charlamagne how to feel, dog. You fighting fire with fire now. You said some shit. All right, now Charlamagne taking action. You can't tell, like you said, you can't tell that nigga how they hit when you hit him back. That's how you niggas been explaining this Kwame Brown situation, right? All right, so that nigga Charlamagne said some shit. Whether I agree with it or not, or whether what happened dog with his father and all that, I think Charlamagne was just speaking his truth and was telling people to leave a nigga alone because he feel like coming from the line of what he know about that nigga family, they crazy, dog. So I don't think Charlamagne was trying to show the man no disrespect. I think Charlamagne, hey y'all, hey, leave that crazy ass nigga alone because I know something about his people and I know something about his family, dog. Them niggas ain't not to be fucked with. The men of that, and that's exactly what Charlamagne. He said the men in that family ain't to be played with, dog. You went on you said what you had to say, but you brought this man case up from when he raped that female. I mean, when it whatever was going on with that chick. Now, when you did that, you do know Charlamagne is signed to iHeartRadio, right? So you know it's a lot of money behind that nigga, fam. You just starting to feel a ref of some shit you should have kept to yourself, Kwame Brown. That's what I'm saying. He keep talking the way he talking, dog. He gonna have a target on his back.
Well, listen to this. Why they feel that way about Bill Cosby? Why
You
he
see
in
what Bill
jail?
Cosby at right now, don't you?
Why Charlamagne ain't there then?
What you mean?
Which was the same thing how I said it. Why he not in jail? He on the same damn near case. But you
Nah,
get
that's
mad
not.
because
It's
the
two
nigga
different things, fam.
what fucking with underage girls, molesting them or whatever. Well, I don't know what the case is. I ain't never heard
That's
nothing
why I
about
said
them
I
niggas
ain't,
and
I
that
ain't did
shit.
my research on the case. I think I heard Charlamagne speak on it. He said it was a case that was dismissed and the girl was drunk or some shit. They said basically the case had to be dropped because there wasn't enough evidence to even do the shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't really know like the particulars of the case, but Kwame, what he doing, dog, he's starting to put targets on his back. Now you fucking with a nigga who you claim that you don't like the nigga that you talking about that got a lot of money behind him with his white people. That's all heart radio. Like if you listen to what Kwame said they found this nigga through a lawyer that he don't even fuck with no more. That should tell you how much pull that nigga got, how much reach that nigga got, dog.
No, that should tell you how much powerful these white folks is that's taking care of them coon ass niggas. Like I said, they gonna protect their investment, anti. That's just bottom line. Deshaun
You
Watson, they look how they dragging his name through
Yeah.
the mud on a rape case. Took the man endorsements. He ain't sell out yet, I don't guess. I'm not saying he did or not, but at the end of the day, it seemed like to me he ain't trying to play ball with the bitches. I just come to play football, get what y'all gonna give me, and get on out the way. I ain't with all that coon and I ain't with all that other shit, the extra shit for no extra bag. Niggas go overboard with that shit, man. Just like Kevin Hart said, I never put on a dress, but the bitch put on a dress to play ball. Come on, man. You got niggas contradicting themselves all day in this fucking world, man. So what I'm saying is Bill Cosby in jail for raping niggas, slipping shit on niggas. You took this man endorsement for doing that shit, but this nigga was with a 15-year-old allegedly. And all of a sudden, that shit just gets swept under the rug. All of a sudden, you ain't got no cold date. Cat Williams with the jail. How
Nah,
many
but you
times
gotta
in
look,
1 month?
man. This was years ago. This happened when Charlamagne was 22.
I don't give a fuck when it happened, nigga. He still was on. He
But I'm
still
Yeah,
was
saying
Bill
I don't
on.
know the
Cosby had
particulars of the
his.
case. I
That
just
don't mean
knew
shit. But
they
that
said
don't
it
mean
Bill
happened when he was 22.
that don't
Bill
mean
Cosby
shit.
Bill
That don't
Cosby
mean
cases
shit.
though.
22 don't mean shit.
Yeah, Bill
Oh,
Boy,
Cosby
That
cases
listen,
was
though.
underage
listen.
girl.
Let
That
me
was
tell you about
underage
a
girl
case,
around
dog.
there. That don't
If
mean
them
shit.
bitches find out you did something, them bitches come get you when you make 50. Nigga, they'll let that shit build up
Yeah,
on you.
Bill Cosby
And
case
they,
though.
and, they, and, they, and they gonna only make it hard for you to get out. That's why they let that shit last so long. Why you think it's hard for Bill Cosby to get out? Man can't even get a fucking bond. You know how the money this man got? He can't fight that shit from the street, but they ain't gonna let him. That's all I'm saying. Just use your eyes, use your own brain sometimes, and see the manipulation that they be doing to certain people, where they get a slap on the wrist because they playing with these bitches and they playing ball. Like you say, that's iHeartRadio. They're not about to fuck up their money. Charlamagne a bootlicker. He been a bootlicker.
At the end of the
That's
day, that man should have never spoke about that man first though. I get what everybody's saying, but he shouldn't have spoke on that man. I don't care how you trying to say it, but you shouldn't have spoke on my family like that. I
listen.
mean,
I ain't really tripping off that part because I'm gonna tell you why. If you from Georgia, you gonna know about it. Like anti New Orleans small. Even if you're not from uptown, you know niggas that ran up there. So you gonna know about people family if they out here like that. Whether they out here like that or not, if they made a name
That's
for
why I
themselves,
said I think
you gonna
Charlamagne
know.
was speaking on his experience with his family. Man
I
said he knew
understand that
the
part.
man family.
But
I
yeah,
understand that part.
but
I understand that part.
but he
but
don't know shot, but he don't know
but
that
you
man.
okay? You said he talking about him, but then proceed to speak about his family and they mad. But
Outside, dog.
if he would have, he should have left that at that. That would have been good if he left that at that. Talking about family and flying out on the edge of sacrifice and had enough to go and shit on their fathers. And you saying Kwame being a hypocrite, and Charlamagne's a hypocrite as well. You know now Charlamagne turned around and pulled the same tactic. That's what that white people do when they use RSW do false narrative to justify their dirt or make excuse. It's too many of us walking palm up. Same tactics not working anymore. So if you gonna throw a third, go there at some people that is hypocrites. So I'm not going. I'm not going to put them as hypocrites.
Kwame, this ain't. Hey, Kwame keep going the way he going, dog. That ain't gonna be the first one. That ain't gonna be the last nigga that gonna put lawyers on. He talking too much, dog.
On who? They not gangsters. Kwame ain't no gangster. That ain't gangster. You ain't gonna send no gangster.
I ain't said nothing about them niggas being gangster, dog. Ain't
No,
nothing
they ain't
gangster.
not gonna send no
Ain't
gangster.
nothing more than a gangster than a lawyer, nigga.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
they can't get him. They
They
can't do
fucking
nothing
with
to
the
him.
white.
Long
They
suit.
fucking with. They
So
kiss
now,
ass
So,
with the white
hold
so
people.
up.
if he
Let me
keep
ask you
coming
a
at the,
question.
so let me ask you something. You think he keep
Go
coming
ahead,
at these
son.
big names, dog? They not gonna come back with him at all. They gonna do exactly what the fuck Charlamagne gonna do. They gonna put the police in that nigga life. They gonna put lawyers in that nigga life.
Because they
Hey,
fucking
you
with
keep
the
talking
white
about me,
people.
nigga. Cease and desist. Say something else. I'ma sue
But
your ass.
Because
hold
they
up.
fucking with the
Why?
white people. That's the
Whether
problem.
you like it or not, dog. Okay, it don't
Whether
matter.
you like it, but what is it like? That's how it is. That's how it is in the business. You think
Okay, that's the
you
business,
think
dog.
Solomon gonna confront it? Hell no. You don't let the white people do it. The white people gonna help him. Like, yo, we got this. Don't
You
worry
right,
about
nigga.
it,
He's part
Solomon.
of the motherfucking platform. That's iHeartMedia.
He
Yeah,
can
us
speak on
with
it. He
white
just got to.
people. We just told you
I
that's how
don't
we
care, bro.
deal with
Look, I'm
white
not no
people.
racist ass
White
nigga.
people
Whether y'all like
white
white
people
people or
gonna
not,
handle
dog.
that. White
Whether
people
you
gonna
like
handle
white
that. We
people
just
or
can't
not, dog, that's
answer
not
it.
my problem. Like I said, when you start to deal with upper echelon type of people, they got money, fam. You can't talk all greasy and crazy about them because what's gonna happen? Shit, what you seeing like it is right now. Niggas got lawyers that's gonna eat your ass up.
So let me ask you a question.
Well,
So,
Charlamagne should have spoke though.
what if Kwame Brown would have did that first and put his lawyers
Right.
on them?
That's
How
it. He
would
should
you
have
would have
never
felt?
spoke.
He should have did it then.
But hold up, why do that? I ain't that type of nigga. I'm gonna come
That's
at
your problem. Now you in a world that you know nothing about then Kwame Brown. So
no, no, it's
you
not. No,
learning.
it's all right.
You
That's what I'm
learning
about to
now.
tell you. That's what I'm
You
about to
learning
tell
now.
you. How you gonna say I'm in a world that I know nothing about when y'all came down to my world from Jump Street? You gonna come
Like I
down to
said.
my world and then run back to your little penthouse because you got your little protection. Why
Why?
you
Because
think
he
when
spoke.
all them niggas
Why?
like
Because Charlamagne spoke on what he knew about his family.
That
I
ain't
ain't
his
He
talking
business
didn't
about
say
that
nothing
part.
disrespectful towards the man.
No, I ain't talking
He
about
just said
that
what he
part.
knew about his family.
Hold
I'm
on.
talking about the
That was
lawyers.
disrespectful,
I'm
bro.
just talking
That was
about the
disrespectful.
lawyer. Now listen, at the end of the day, you spoke on my family. I ain't getting no lawyers on you. You never spoke on nothing dealing with no sports. Y'all deal with rappers. That's it. Music
Who
industry.
just deal with rap? The Breakfast Club?
Listen, they deal with rappers, man.
They just don't deal with rappers, nigga. Do you not watch the Breakfast Club?
Yeah, listen. I
They
did
got
start
sports
watching
takes
that
and all
shit.
that. They do sports takes and all that on that channel, bro.
Most
Just
of
How
not
many
rap.
that
times?
shit is
Listen,
rappers, but most of the time it be different shit.
how many
It
times they
just
talk
ain't rap
about
though.
sports?
They talk about sports every day. They do. It's a sports the sports part of the show where they talk about everything that happened in sport. It's a show, niggas, like a 3 hour show. They fit all that in 3 hours. They have a
They do
sports
all
center
that
for the
in three
show.
hours.
Yeah, but
From the times I was watching the Breakfast Club when I was fucking with them niggas before I found out they was cooning.
They
Because
do a sports segment.
when the
Show.
nigga jumped in Envy shit last time, Envy had did
Who?
some snake shit, and one of them niggas jumped in Envy shit. And then when Birdman pulled up on their platform, checked Charlamagne the God, told him to put respect on his name for saying the shit he was saying. Why you ain't put lawyers on Birdman?
Because
See,
Birdman just said put
listen,
some he ain't do nothing to him. And you ain't heard nothing about that shit since.
man,
I
Birdman
guarantee
pulled
you
up
he's
on
not
that
welcome
nigga.
back up
Yeah,
there
he
no
did
more.
something. Listen, if a nigga pull up to your show and tell you to your face, stop disrespecting me because you don't know shit about me, you calling me gay, put some respect on my name, why you ain't do that shit to Birdman? Why you ain't put no lawyer on him?
Birdman left after that, dog. He ain't say nothing else after that. He
That's
didn't get
not what I'm
physical.
saying. Hold up. That Kwame ain't get physical. Kwame only saying shit Birdman said. Put respect on my name. My
But nah,
mama's cooking, and
Kwame
now you
talking
want to go
about.
call a lawyer?
I told you,
That's all
Kwame
I'm
went to
saying.
that
Anti, we
man
gotta
last
keep
and
the
talking
same
about a case.
energy, bro.
That case that he talking about, how you know that case ain't just null and void? How do you know you supposed to be speaking on that case?
Man, first of all,
but that's
if you hold up, first of all, if you beat the charge and yeah, that shit happened when you was 22, why a nigga can't speak on it? Why is it still open all these years when you know they just wait for you to fuck up so they could blackball you like they do everybody else?
Who
Don't
said
be
the
doing
case
it.
still open though, James? The
You,
case
I'm just
closed.
going off what you saying. You
No,
just
I'm saying
said
the
we
case is
don't know if the
closed.
case, not a
But
case
this is what I'm
closed.
saying though. This is what I'm saying about the Kwame. You started saying you playing with
If the
fire,
case
dog.
closed
Like
and that motherfuckers can still talk
Stephen
about
A.
it,
Smith.
they
That's
keep fucking with
ESPN.
each
That's a big
other.
How
ass
y'all
system,
doing?
dog. You know he got money
All right,
behind him.
all right. We can
Kwame,
see.
I mean Charlamagne the guy. That's iHeartRadio, dog. You know it's money behind it, nigga. So when you start messing with people and start talking about certain situations, and you know these niggas got what y'all want to say white daddies behind these niggas, be careful what you saying, dog. Because these niggas not gonna come down to your level and play how you want them to play. They gonna get lawyers on your ass. And
Well,
now he's learning it.
I'm gonna say like this. Well, okay, what your logic? You keep saying okay, Charlamagne said what he said, but he didn't have to say it. It was not his place. However, what you are missing is the media have blasted this man for years and said
Bro,
nothing.
y'all keep talking about the media blasting this nigga for years, dog. That don't give him a right to
That
say
is
that.
that is true.
That
He
don't
didn't
give him
blast
no
it. He
right to
didn't
get
blast it.
personal with
But
people
a
and
person
talking
like you,
about
a
people
person like
wives
you
and
don't
calling
even
them bitches.
you
That
don't
don't
even
give
pay
him the right to
attention.
do all that.
But you don't even
bro.
pay
No, ain't no.
attention.
Oh,
I
oh,
have no
But
anti,
you don't.
look.
anti.
You
But
got
you
me
ain't.
Only
fucked up.
No.
I have no sympathy for no man that made no $69 million in no motherfucking career, nigga. You
Because you
got
don't
me
pay
fucked up.
attention. You don't even care. You don't even care. You're a person
I
like you
have
don't
no
even care.
sympathy for no
You like
man who
okay,
made
we see a bus.
$69 million
Okay, you a bus, he
in
a
the
bus.
NBA, dog.
And
Living a good damn life.
once this man spoke the truth and say what I have to say, you want to get involved like, oh, he a clout because you don't pay attention what the man's saying.
I
Now
paid
when he's
attention to
responding,
everything. I
now
told
what
you I
he
watched it live.
responded and what he told us what he would do to him, the clown was circle the wagon, and Charlamagne only threw his family business slow down his momentum down by trying to paint the picture that he's violent because his family's violent. A family
No,
who
he
we
told
know,
nah.
of
What
course, will
Charlamagne was
accept
doing
this
was
is
saying, bro,
true.
I know about this nigga family. If y'all know how I know, leave that man alone, dog.
ain't that dry
Yeah, but he
snitching?
shouldn't have said that.
How's
Like,
that
no,
dry
I'm not.
snitching?
Don't mention that
Cause how
family.
you gonna
But
Don't
put?
mention the
Hold
family.
up.
Now your
How you
Y'all
gonna?
business.
gotta
Leave me
stop
alone.
looking at shit from a
Leave
street
me alone.
narrative,
Don't
dog.
get
Everybody
involved. And
ain't
now
street.
look what and
I'm
like
not street. I'm not street. I'm looking
it's
at it from
like
an
it's like
outside.
Everybody
Mike
ain't street
James.
and hood and everything ain't get it out the mud, dog. When you start dealing with niggas with money, you start dealing with lawyers, nigga.
Well, that's it. What that's Charlamagne for? He should have mind his business and not
Yeah,
let
he
them
spoke
because
on
you know
that
how
man.
crazy.
Yeah. Charlamagne spoke
If you
first.
knew how crazy he is, you should have just
Charlamagne spoke
ignored it.
first,
Like, yo, I'm not gonna talk about that situation.
and he
But
told
now
us.
when he talked about it, now look what happened.
Yeah, and he said you don't even know
He
who I
brought
am. He
himself
don't
in
know
that
that. He don't know
And
that
that's
situation.
another
man.
thing. That's why
He
I was
brought
trying to
himself in
see.
that situation,
I
bro.
was trying to say that too. That's why if you know this nigga family crazy and they got a complex about anything you see and they don't want the shit dragged in the media, why would you bring the shit up?
Up.
See, it
Yeah,
ain't fun
he was
when the
being
rabbit
messy.
got the gun. That's why I
He was
brought up
being.
the Birdman situation. Charlamagne the God, when you said that shit about Birdman and Birdman pulled up on your ass, why you ain't getting no lawyer on him? I don't give a fuck if it went further than that. When the
Yeah,
man
it's
came,
fine when the rabbit got
when
the
the man
gun.
came talk to you the way he talk to
He
you,
was
nigga.
putting gas
You
in
tuck
his
your
on
fucking
the
tail.
shit.
You
You
ain't talking
say he
about no
tucked his
lawn.
tail. The man was
Yeah,
right
he
there.
tucked it.
Birdman didn't put hands on the man.
What
So the nigga said
Charlamagne was talking? Hold on, hold on,
You
hold
have
on.
to.
Was Charlamagne talking the way he was before he did that? Before Birdman pulled up on him? Hell
The
no.
nigga told the nigga, let's go. See, you think Charlamagne was scared? I didn't see no in that man hold that nigga said that.
That man was not gonna do that. No damn
First of
Birdman.
all,
That
I
nigga
got
said,
Nigga
look.
fuck when
when they turned
Birdman
the
pulled
camera,
up
when
with
he
his
first
gun.
put him in, he said that shit. The nigga said, let's go, turn the cameras on. Let's go. Say what you gotta say. Cause he knew for a fact, nigga, I'm in our Heart Studios. You ain't gonna do shit here. You ain't gonna do a bitch ass thing.
That man messy though, bro.
But
Like I said, bro, y'all can say what
See,
y'all
you
want to say.
you
None
you
of
man,
you
y'all
look,
keep
saying
man,
shit.
let
bringing
me
You're
up
just
right, but not with
iHeart
all them
Radio.
cameras there.
You
Not
bringing
with
up
all them cameras
iHeart
there.
iHeart
Radio.
Radio. But like I
iHeart
said,
Radio. Now, who
No,
own
no,
iHeart
I heart
Radio?
media.
Well, whatever that is. Dog, listen.
Do you know who that
That's
is?
I know it ain't got nothing to do with no blacks.
That's Apple.
right. Well, I'm
Who a
saying,
black
boy,
own it? I bet you black don't own it.
It
But he
was
got
it.
a lot of.
Why do y'all keep?
I
Why do
get
y'all
that.
care where somebody get their money from, dog? And who's behind them?
No,
not
because
about
What
if
does it
you
that,
matter?
dog. It's not. It's
hold
not
up,
about. It's not about the
there
money
you go
thing,
with that
dog.
shit. It's
So
about how you get your money by
Charlemagne ain't
cooning.
get it.
What
So
you
you don't
mean
think
by
Charlamagne the
cooning?
cooning? You
So
don't
you
He
think
should mind
Charlamagne
his
the
hold up,
cooning?
business. That's
hold
what
up,
it
hold
is.
up. Just like I told y'all about it. So Charlemagne didn't build his way up through his through what was going on in his business.
Fuck
The man
no.
that started off as
No,
a
hold
media
up,
personality for Wendy
Business.
Williams and worked his way up through the industry.
hold
Look,
up.
look.
Hell
Charlamagne,
no.
I only thing I can say about that, Charlamagne swung his way through life. When I mean swing, you know what I mean.
But
Threesomes and all that,
so
niggas
stop
hitting his
talking
wife.
about it all because niggas taking
He
bad
said
niggas
it.
work to get in the position they
Dog.
was at, dog.
Well,
That
what
nigga said
position?
it.
The fuck?
That nigga got on the Breakfast
Go
Club
do your
damn near
research,
every
nigga. Do you
day
know how
Okay,
much
and
well,
talking
money that
about
nigga
well,
making
okay,
over there?
you go
Then
do
the
your research. You go do your research. That man worked
Go
for
do
Wendy
your
Williams.
research,
The
man.
you
man
don't mean
worked for
nothing
Wendy
until I
Williams.
hit 20.
And
and that's
Wendy
another
Williams,
thing.
Don't mean
he
nothing
slept on
Hey,
that,
always
he
hit
slept
20.
on that man couch
that's
and
another
look what
thing.
happened.
That's another thing I want to tell you
Hey,
too.
it's too many
His
niggas
career
talking,
took
dog.
further. His career took further when he started dissing other people. That's how his career got farther. Now let's be honest and clear. Now I like how he said you must not agree with everything Albert Einstein do because this man was married and had 3 kids and left his wife for long living love, which happened to be his first and second cousin. Okay, the mothers were sister and brother were cousin. He had like 6 different women the whole time he was married to his wife. That takes away from his tradition, humanity. But just to prove a point, to stop idolizing people, just acting shocked and appalled when they
Bro, I
see
can't even hear you, dude.
But
Somebody playing with something in the background. Man, I'm about to go back to work. I'm gonna fuck with y'all later.
Be cool, anti baby.
Yeah.
Much love.
Yeah. See that's your guy to be from your city, man.
he don't
I
get it. He don't get it.
regardless whatever you people say, I got people in my city, man, that ain't who I don't say. I don't understand. Some people just ain't who you are, bro. That man sees certain things one way because somewhere down in that man history, that man getting what he getting the same way
Right,
Charlamagne getting. He speak
right.
on always on that same level, no matter who it is, if it's Kobe, if it's George, if it's Charlamagne now, it don't matter about who we speak about. That man always the eye. Wait, that guy is the. I'm telling you, that guy right. Now you from the city. I got niggas from the same city I'm from. We on the same city.
Right. Just show
We don't,
like
that
prove a
brother
point.
different.
Like stop idolizing people, then acting shock and applaud when they say or do
That brother.
something you don't agree with. Like,
If Charlamagne just would have said, "Hey, bro, y'all leave bro alone. He ain't on that. Just leave that alone." He brought that man personal business up, and then like he said, he didn't even know for sure how the man. He said that he said, "I don't know. I heard his daddy either killed the woman and buried her alive. I don't know." So you feel stuff you don't even know about. He
So
didn't
he
know.
said all that.
Yeah,
Charlamagne
he said,
said all that.
I watched
he
it right
mentioned
there. I
he
know how
ripped.
to take things. He said, just like he said, man, he said his dad beat a woman with a axe handle. He said, and I heard that they buried her alive. I know for sure. He said his brother posted a shot of a woman and hit her, and he so that's why I didn't say nothing anti take. Don't know what y'all see, but anti do take things like that, bro. That's why you can't talk to somebody like him. That why you just can't.
Hey,
Yeah, 'cause
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't never heard that part what y'all
Man,
just said, bro.
it's
Now
yeah, like
y'all,
his
I'm about
career,
to
like
go
do a
watch
video tomorrow on that shit.
it.
yeah,
Only
like
I
his
never know
career,
that
like
shit, dog.
you
I ain't
saying
never
it
heard that shit
like
either.
How you gonna talk about street shit, but when a nigga bring that shit to you,
bro.
now you want a lawyer?
Yes.
lawyer, like
Go, hey,
don't
Jan, go watch it when you get off here. Go watch
like
it.
for real, like you look at the man's career,
Mhm.
like
Right. I heard it.
the man came from this and celebrity. That's how he got popular. He
Yeah.
learned it from Wendy Williams. He slept
Yeah.
on Wendy Williams'
Yeah.
couch. That's not he didn't grow up from the mud.
That
That
boy,
man came
that
from
dude,
he dissed
Man,
from
listen, I
yeah.
told y'all, Charlamagne the God swung his way.
Man
Like
ain't
him and his
he
wife, he
didn't
let niggas run through his wife. He tell you on the show, him and his wife do
yes.
threesome. That's how they got along. Man, I wish a nigga would come in my house talking about
Mm.
kicking anything down in my shit without me. Nigga,
right.
I'ma
Hey,
fuck
hey,
over you, nigga. If
hey,
my
y'all.
dick
Hey,
ain't
hey,
doing the
hey,
work,
hey,
ain't
hey,
nobody
y'all.
getting dick down in
Hey,
this bitch.
hey, y'all.
Yeah,
Hey, Ticket is live right now talking about this situation.
right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and end the show right now so y'all
Alright,
can go over there
salute.
and see y'all boy Ticket, cause Ticket gonna bring it hard. So I'm just gonna go ahead and intro, go over there and listen what Ticket got to say. Maybe a couple people gonna show up over there. Um, First off, I want to say thanks for coming to the show. Thanks for supporting me, and hit that notification and subscribe button so you when I do go live, y'all know when I go live. Other than that, peace out.
Facts. All right, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, Tony. All right.